Now, it's not easy for an art lover to part with prized paintings, but after owning them for half a century, one former Southsea antiques dealer is putting his collection of Portsmouth watercolours on sale. Nicole Ris reports.
Collecting art was his family's business. But after trading paintings for 108 years, Alfred Fleming called time on the Southsea shop his grandfather opened so long ago. He's now run out of space for his favourite paintings and is selling them in a Gosford gallery.
When I joined the family business in 1963, we had 3 or 4. We acquired 2 or 3 more, so I've lived with some of these for the last nearly 60 years. And we used to use them as decoration on the walls. People used to like to come in and see them. And like everything, you own them for a while, you enjoy them for a while, and then you pass them on to somebody else, hopefully, who will also get the same enjoyment that I've had out of them.
The around 45 watercolours were painted by artist William Edward Atkins during the 1870s.
I think he's a very interesting artist. He was born in Portsmouth in 1842. He died in 1910, and at the time then it was very much, there were no cameras, photography was in infancy then, and there were several marine artists working, particularly Wiley, people like that, in the area, and they were recording the shipping movements in and out of the harbour at the time. Atkins actually was appointed as the official artist to the Graphic, which was a major paper in those days, as their marine correspondent. When he retired from that, he was actually succeeded by Wiley, so he's got a good pedigree, as they say. Well, I just like to a certain extent, the naivety of them. They're not completely nautically accurate, but they are a very, very good representation, a good, interesting representation of the ships that were going in and out of Portsmouth round about 1860, 1870, right up till he died in 1910.
Well, just the sheer atmosphere he gets in the harbour for that period. The number of ships, he's captured most of the iconic ships of the era. Most of the pictures contain bits of old Portsmouth. Really, the main features that people want to see in a Victorian or Edwardian picture of Portsmouth Harbour.
The collection will be on display until the 9th of July, and the thought of parting with it hasn't been easy for Alfred.
There's been a bit of soul searching as to do I sell them, don't I sell them, do I sell them, but then certainly there comes a point in life where you've got to actually decide to make a decision and do something about them, because otherwise I'd be tripping over them, and I couldn't store them all at home because there's just not room. Now that we no longer have the premises, having passed that on.
Nicole Ris for That's Solent.